day was wonderful.
اليوم كان مختلف. The day was beautiful.
كتير مميز.
Basically, it just was a very humanizing day for me.
كتير إنساني.
In one word, I'd have to say hope.
اليوم كان مغير.
On May 19th, a delegation of 17 American students from the American University in Washington, D.C. visited the Ramallah and Al-Bir governorate, met with 25 Palestinian youth leaders and volunteers from the Ihna Palestine Network and the Ruwad's USAID-supported National Youth Corps, NYC. The group spent a day of service learning with interaction between the Palestinian and American youth and the exchange of ideas, experiences, and opinions.
We're gonna stand in a circle, okay? And it's like more of like we're gonna introduce ourselves. So each one will have the ball, would say his name, where's he from, and what city, what village, whatever, and what's special about the place that he lives in. All right? So let's stand in a circle, everybody.
My name is Lauren, and I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. And Baltimore has a beautiful inner harbor, and there's a nice aquarium right on the side where they have a lot of different fish.
My name is Marwa. I'm from Hebron. The most beautiful thing in Hebron is the green lands, and it's a holy place because it has the Abraham Mosque.
My name's Glenn. I'm from Colts Neck, New Jersey, and what's interesting about that is it has a lot of farmland and horses for the state of New Jersey.
Like a piece of paper on the floor. It's gonna be our iceberg. So we're gonna start moving around. The minute that Bassem says stop, everybody should be on the piece of paper. Who's not on it is out of the game. All right?
The American University, we have a program to get students involved with social justice movements and do service learning around the world. And so we have students who organize these trips. They're like delegations for 1, 2, or 3 weeks to different places. We go to Africa, South America, Asia. And we had an idea that we wanted to come to the Middle East. So most of the students are from different places in the US, but they all study mostly international relations at American University. And they're between ages 18 and 24.
كتير مهم هذه النوع المشاريع. أول شيء بنعمل فعالية للشباب الفلسطيني، وخاصة لما يكون عم بيجي عنا جروب من برا بصفي عنا تفاعل على صعيد أكبر، إنه بصفي فيه دمج بين وجهات نظر مختلفة وتقبل أشخاص مختلفين، بصفي هون في تفعيل وتحفيز لكلا الطرفين سواء كان للشباب الفلسطيني أو للشباب الأمريكي.
The youth delegation and Ihna Palestine volunteers started the day by visiting Abu Raya Rehabilitation Center in Ramallah City for a one-day service project where they volunteered to clean the facilities, paint the walls, plant trees, and interacted with youth of special needs at the center to encourage them to get involved in volunteering and humanitarian work in their community.
We are weeding and cleaning and painting, just trying to help out the center.
First of all, they came here and they got shocked, literally, yani, because they has a certain perception about us, and when they saw our life and how we're just like other people, we need to live, we are action, and we can communicate with other people. They just changed their mind, and I'm sure that their view gonna be totally changed.
We study, the Middle East and Arabic and culture from our university, but you can't understand it through books. So we have to come and see, and experiencing it is so much different than reading about it or watching a video. And then when we go home, we can share personal stories of the individuals we met, of the projects that we worked on, of the work we're doing here, and we can show the pictures and help other people to understand.
I think it's a good experience. Then we can meet some American students. Then we can exchange our ideas, our culture.
The youth delegation and the Palestinian volunteers met with Dr. Howard Sumka, director of the USAID mission in the West Bank and Gaza, during their volunteer work at Abu Raya Rehabilitation Center, who expressed his interest to keep funding such interactions between American and Palestinian youth.
I think it's extremely important. I mean, it's doing two things. It's accomplishing some very important improvements out here to help the center, but it's also bringing the young people from the two cultures together to understand each other better, to develop relationships, and you know, we see all of this as part of building peace and building a state, and so I think it's very important.
The visit was for one day, but was full of activities that gave youth the opportunity to interact and discuss with one another their ideas about youth, humanitarian, and community issues. The group finished their volunteer work at Abu Raya Rehabilitation Center and enjoyed a new experience in Ramallah by accepting the invitation to have a late lunch at Al Bira Wadi RC with their Palestinian youth peers, where they enjoyed a traditional Palestinian meal and learned about the Palestinian culture and traditions through a tour in Ramallah city.
Tell me what I never wanna hear you say.
I had an incredible day today with them. It was wonderful, like being able to reinforce what I already knew, that people are people no matter what. And from second one, we started painting and gardening together. We ate lunch together. We played basketball together. And it was just very organic, and it just reinforced the fact that we are all human. And I love being here in solidarity with the Palestinian people and letting them know that there are people outside of their country working for justice.
كان معهم ناس طيبين قابلين للنقاش، مش متحيزين لفكرة معينة، بالعكس بياخدوا وبيعطوا معنا في الكلام. كتير تجربة رائعة.
Well, today was really one of the highlights of our trip to Palestine for me personally. It was an excellent experience to work and eat and just spend some quality time with the Palestinian youth. And it's very encouraging to me to see how much more we have in common than we have different. And I think it's very positive for the U.S. and for Palestine working together in the future.
تبادل الشباب يعني له أهمية كبيرة. ولا شك إنه بكسر كتير من الحواجز اللي بيننا وبين الآخر، وخلي الآخر يعرف أكتر عن بيئتنا، عن طبيعتنا، عن ثقافتنا، عن حبنا للحياة، حبنا للسلام.
Today was a beautiful day because we got to see the human side of the people that, you know, my people, the American people, are generally very ignorant to. This country, you know, receives a lot of bad attention in the media because of, you know, political situation. But today was great because we got to see, you know, the average person and what their hopes and aspirations are. And I can't wait to go back to my country and spread the word about what happened.
The impact of this event will be forever embedded in the minds of the American and Palestinian youth who shared a once-in-a-lifetime experience.